an opportunity.
Good morning, Holbrook Savings and Loan. How may we assist you? He's in a meeting right now. May I take a message? Yes. Got it. Very good. Have a good day.
Have a good afternoon, Sarah. I'll be out for the rest of the day.
I'll forward your calls, Oliver.
Thanks.
Mr. Behringer?
Yes?
Mr. Holbrook is ready to see you now. You can go right in.
Thanks.
The rate hasn't changed. I know it's hard. Listen, we can't negotiate for anything lower. He knows that. He said what? Look, Charles, I'm gonna have to call you back. I have another client. Yeah? Sounds good. Luke, I'm sorry about that. It's the nature of the business, I guess.
No worries, Owen. I understand.
So what brings you my way? Is this personal business or business?
Business.
Really? What can I do for you?
I just wanted to get some information.
Okay, shoot.
Our car finally stopped working. We only have the one car, and between my work and Heather's pioneering, we both rely on it heavily.
Understandable.
The problem is, to replace the damaged parts would cost more than the car is worth. So, it looks like we're in need of another car. Fortunately, some unexpected bills cleaned out our savings. So we thought we'd check into getting a personal loan.
I see. Have you taken out a loan before, Luke?
No, this would be our first time, but I really want to support Heather's pioneering. And I plan to start pioneering this fall.
Pioneering? Don't get me wrong. I'm all for it, if you can make room for it. But won't that mean that you'll have to reduce your work?
Yeah, I already talked it over with my boss. He's letting me go part-time.
That's good, but what I'm driving at is this. If you reduce your work, can you afford to take out a loan?
Well, that's why I wanted to get more information from you. What are interest rates like these days?
I'm gonna be frank with you. They're high right now. How quickly could you pay this off?
4 years.
4 years? In that time, you'll probably have paid as much in interest as principal.
Oh.
Listen, you can still apply for the loan. I just want to make sure that you both really counted the cost before you commit to this. Too many people don't. I don't want you to fall into that trap.
You know, I'm not so sure now. When Heather and I talked last night, it seemed like a good solution. But maybe it's not. We just really need a car. Hey, listen, thanks for your time.
Luke, wait.
Yeah?
Look, Grace and I have always admired the sacrifices you and Heather have made for the truth. I'd like to lend you the money myself, and you can just pay me back, interest-free. How about that?
No, Owen, we couldn't possibly.
What? Refuse? Don't. Look, right now my business is doing well, and I'd really like to help you out.
I don't know what to say. Are you sure? I mean, this is so generous of you.
Good. It's settled. We'll figure out a payment arrangement, and I can have a contract ready to sign by Tuesday.
Owen, I can't tell you what this will mean to Heather. To both of us. I promise you, we'll pay back every cent.
I know you will, Luke. One more thing. Let's keep this little business arrangement private, just between our families.
Sure, no problem. Thanks again, Owen. I'll see you at the Elders meeting tonight.
Oh, right. The quarterly. I'll be there. Give Heather our love. Grace? Hey, I want to talk to you about something. No, nothing like that. It's not a bad thing, but I'd rather we discuss it when I get home. See you soon.
What are these for?
For you, really, for both of us.
Wait, does this mean what I think it means?
We got the loan.
We did? But how?
Owen Holbrook. That's how.
Really?
Heather, he offered to lend us the money himself.
You mean through his company?
No, himself. Interest-free. He wants to help us out with our plans for pioneering.
Wow, that's amazing. What made him offer to do that?
He just said he wanted to help out. All I know is, ever since I set the date to start pioneering, everything has fallen into place. It seems like we just needed to give Jehovah something to bless.
It's great news, honey. But do you think it's too much money to borrow from a brother? I don't want to put him in an awkward position. What if something happens and we can't pay it back?
Heather, look. Owen told me himself that his business is thriving. I even tried to refuse the offer, but he insisted. Come on, you looked at our budget.
I know. I just get nervous when it involves a brother. Things can get uncomfortable.
There's no reason to worry. Nothing is going to change. Trust me on this. It's an answer to our prayers.
Just couldn't let him walk out the door like that.
I know. And Luke and Heather are always using their car to help others.
Exactly. That's why I thought if we just postponed our trip, we could take that money.
Oh, and honestly, I'm fine. I'd rather help those kids with their pioneering.
Even though it was for our 30th anniversary?
Even though.
Thanks, Grace.
But you promise we'll still do something special later?
I promise. In fact, we may not have to wait too long.
Really?
Well, it's not definite yet, but after talking with Oliver, it seems like this business is really starting to take off. Actually, even better than we expected.
That's wonderful. Owen, tell me something. If the business is doing well, wouldn't this be a good time just to turn it over and retire?
Whoa! That's a big step, Grace.
I know, but it's something we used to talk about years ago. We'd have more time together.
You're right. I want that too, but I just can't walk away from the company right now.
Why not?
Well, because I feel that I have an obligation to my employees to make sure that they're taken care of. I just need a little more time to get the business in a good place.
A little more time and things could change drastically. If you consider turning it over now, you'd have more time for the congregation and the ministry. It would give us a chance to simplify and do even more.
I know, and I want that. I really do. Tell you what, let's see how this next year turns out, and we'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
Well, the tires were used when we bought the car, sweetheart, and that was over a year ago. We knew we were going to have to replace them eventually. No, they shouldn't be too expensive to replace. I can take the car to the tire shop when I get off work tonight. I know. Exactly. But all in all, it really has been a great little car. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Love you too. You okay, Austin?
No, I'm not okay.
Are you still having some issues at home? Did that book I gave you help at all?
Luke, the book was fine. It's about the layoffs.
Oh, right. I can't say it's a complete surprise. The work has really slowed down.
I understand that, but I've worked here for 13 years. I have more seniority than anyone else on our crew, and that includes you.
Awesome. I don't know what to say. I didn't know that they let you go too. I'm so sorry.
Just gave me the news. I don't know what I'm going to tell my wife. How do you feed 3 kids with no paycheck?
Listen, you do great work. You'll find another job. The Bible even says that a skilled worker will find himself before kings.
Look, Luke, I know you think that the Bible's the answer to everything, but be realistic. In this economy, I'm not going to find a job, at least not one that pays like this one.
Do you have any savings?
A little, not enough.
I know how that feels. Listen, if there's anything my wife and I can do to help, maybe I can give you a few dollars just to hold you over.
Wait a minute. You haven't heard yet?
Heard what?
I thought you were calm and collected because of all that Bible reading you do. But you don't know yet, do you?
No, what?
Look, they're letting us all go.
What?
Every last one of us.
Josh did say that he wanted to talk to me this afternoon.
And he will. Come Friday, we're all out of work, my friend.
I can't believe this. What am I gonna do?
This is absurd.
The investors are adamant.
Come on. There has to be something we can do.
There is, but you won't like it.
What?
New computers, new software, new servers.
Are you serious? That's out of the question.
Told you.
Well, how about telling me something good for a change?
I tell it straight. Always have.
How did we get here? A year ago, the business was thriving.
A year ago, our systems were just aging. Now, they're obsolete.
Spare me.
I'm not the enemy hero.
Really? Because when you tell me to spend money that I don't have, it feels like you are.
Of course. You could always take out a loan.
How ironic is that? A loan company that needs a loan. No, I'll find another way. Yes, Sarah?
Your next client has been waiting here for a while. Should I tell him to come back?
No. Show him in. We're wrapping this up. Look, just leave your report, and I'll get back to you.
Done. Anything else?
Yeah, let's just keep this between us.
Not a problem.
Lou, wow, this is a surprise. I didn't realize you were scheduled to come in today.
I wasn't. It was sort of a last-minute thing. Your secretary was kind enough to fit me in.
Good. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time. Something just came up.
Sure. Should I just come back later?
No, you're fine. Sit down.
I'm good, thanks. Look, Owen, there's no other way to say this than to just say it. The arrangement we made has been great, but I can't make any more payments.